Hello, my name is Joe, and I've been learning Unity for about 4 months now and wanted to document my journey making my 2D Unity game. Before my game got to where it is now, we have to start at square one. I already had some simple character movement set up using a rigid body and some animation clips that play on actions. All of these assets are from the Unity store as well. You can find most of them for free, hoping later in development that I'll be able to make my own assets. So we're getting the first enemy set up with some animation and movement scripts. I worked on collisions, getting it set up with our player attack so we could do damage to the enemy. And down the line we'll also be doing the same thing for the player, so our enemy can attack the player. I started setting up a collider for the enemy so it could see our player, get our enemy moving towards our player, and we could start working on the attacking script for our enemy as well. It was a little bit of a struggle to get the enemy movement to go along with patrolling and seeing the player. I should have took all this as a hint to scrap the movement. This is what we call foreshadowing, by the way. I eventually got everything working. We getting a couple errors when the player died. I'm just gonna ignore that for now. I was working on getting the enemy attack animations and the script set up. Went ahead and got the hit animation added so the enemy would flash white when getting hit. Getting these attack animations to work was the biggest pain in my ass ever. If you ever do want to get attack animations working, I honestly just recommend making them yourself because dealing with the asset store ones are so annoying. I finally got all the attack animations working correctly for the enemy, the player, and I even got the player set up with a hit flash, so it flashes white when getting hit as well. In almost every 2D platformer that you play, the camera is going to follow the player, so I started working on getting the camera to actually follow with our player as you move, and it turns out I'm a little dumber than I thought. Totally not a super long time later, I got our camera working and the background is working along with it. I was ready for the game to stop looking so bland, so I started working on adding a little more detail with our tile map. Was just making some simple sounds using this free website I found online. I forgot the name of the website, but yeah, it was just making sounds using that, some jump, hit sounds for our enemy and our player. Realized the enemy movement was really up, so I started working on fixing that, and it totally didn't take me hours to fix this. In the end, I realized I messed up the enemy movement just way too much, so I scrapped it and was going to redo it using rigid bodies and better collisions instead of using the transform position, which might not make sense to some of you, but it is detrimental and I'm gonna have to fix it. I wanna die. Before I even think about fixing that enemy movement though, I got it started on some lighting for our game, which will come in handy later, especially when we get more assets to use for different levels. Thank you to all of you for watching my first devlog and my first video on YouTube. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe. Every little one counts, and I will see you all in the next episode.